It's been a very frustrating experience, really starting to lose hope as to what we are supposed to do next.
These two Toronto women did not know each other prior to their trips to Trinidad and Tobago. However, it was when they got to the airport in Tobago this past weekend, a frustrating airline experience brought them together. They want to remain anonymous over concerns of reprisal from speaking out.
At about 4 a.m., before our flight, we got an email that our 9:55 flight has been moved to 1:05 p.m. So when we got to the airport, I went to the front and I asked them if they could put me on the 11 a.m. flight instead, because that looked like it was on time. And that was when the customer service agent let me know that all pilots have called in sick since midnight the night before. So Saturday night.
On August 20th, Caribbean Airlines took to social media saying that a number of international and domestic flights to and from Trinidad and Tobago had to be canceled after a, quote, remarkably high volume of calls from pilots reporting that they are unwell and unable to report for duty. The Caribbean country is separated by two islands that are more than 30 kilometers apart. The two stranded Toronto women were in Tobago when the pilots called in sick, so flights to Trinidad to get back home were off the table. So after going through hoops and not getting any help from the airline, the two were able to get on a ferry to Trinidad.
When we landed in Trinidad, that was midnight almost. It was like 11:30-ish. By the time we got off the boat, it was all close to midnight. And they had no transportation for us. We are at a port in Trinidad, Port of Spain. This is a very dangerous area. Like, people are known for kidnapping and things like that. We are a bunch of tourists with our luggage, with our travel pillows, with all of those kind of stuff, and we're left to be just in the middle of the night.
The Toronto women say they have not gotten any help from Caribbean Airlines and had to find accommodations out of their own pockets. They also said that Caribbean Airlines told them they would not give them a refund if they booked with another airline, as they're working to get them a new flight. Their credit cards do have travel protection, but they were told it doesn't cover labor issues and it's on the airline to refund them.
Everybody that we know that is trying to get back to Toronto has not heard any information. We today we did finally get through with customer service on the phone, and they said the earliest they could get us out is September 4th. That is completely unacceptable. We have work, we have other commitments. Everybody has something.
Caribbean Airlines did secure an industrial court injunction to force the pilots back to work. They have posted online that flights are running once again, but they still have not addressed all of the flights that were canceled over the weekend. The Toronto women that reached out to CityNews are still currently waiting to hear back about a flight back home. CityNews reached out to Caribbean Airlines but did not receive a response. In Toronto, I'm Brandon Rowe for CityNews.